Hey, all right. Welcome to Long Live Baseball, the short edition. You didn't think that this Cubs fan was going to let the Cardinals fan get the last word just because the power went out, did you? Of course not. Not going to let that happen. Although he does run the thing, so eventually he does get the last word, unfortunately. But hey, let me talk just about a few things Cubs related. First of all, I wanted to share my tweet of the week. That my tweet of the week goes to at 1 million Cubs. That is the Twitter account. Condolences going out to the at Tony Buckets 18 Cubs fan club. Put together some of Anthony's Cubs highlights in memory of Anthony K's Chicago Cubs career. Started December 23rd, 2022, and ended January 20th, 2023, with Anthony K being signed to an agreement with the Cubs, and then him tweeting about that signing, being excited about being part of the Cubs organization. He was claimed off of waivers from the Blue Jays, and Alfonso Rivas was designated for assignment, and Anthony K was fired up for his first Cubs Con. He couldn't wait to meet everyone at Cubs Con. Had one more tweet as a Cub, and then the Cubs finalized Trey Mancini's 2-year contract in DFA to Anthony K. And so he said, we had a great run, Cubs. And so I thought that was pretty good way to look at it. And that's baseball, right? Things change quickly. They change on a dime. It seems like, especially this time of year. And then Seth did mention getting to the dictionary segment of the show. We will forego the singing today, but I thought that it would be good to look up in the Dickson Baseball Dictionary a couple of terms for baseball fans out there who are tuning into the show. And we hope that you are. Like and subscribe. This will be a short one, trying to get in the last word here. But here on page 368 of the Dickson Baseball Dictionary is the word Gillette. Gillette. And many of you might remember from back in the day, getting a clean shave with the Gillette. I know they're probably still around, or at least I think they are. But a Gillette in terms of baseball is a pitch thrown in the direction of a batter's head, a brushback pitch that is likely to come close to in the manner of a Gillette razor, but not hit the batter. The term's an obvious play on the idea of a close shave, which is a good one. And then I couldn't resist this one. The globule. The globule is in the Dickson's Baseball Dictionary. It's a reference to the baseball. The San Francisco Bulletin, April 23rd of 1913, had the quote, Moore and Maggart hammered the globule over the right center wall. So put that terminology into your lexicon for when you're at the ballpark. Ooh, that was a Gillette. Hey, that globule's gone. The Dickson Baseball Dictionary segment of the show. And unfortunately, we don't have Seth's song, but next week we will. And I wanted to get in my bold prediction. While Seth thinks that the Cubs are going to finish third in the National League Central, my bold prediction is that this year the Cubs are going to make the playoffs. It's going to be a wild card bid, potentially better, and I think it's going to be a fun season. So there's my bold prediction for this show. And lastly, just wanted to touch base real quickly on some news that came out last Friday, the 13th, and really good news for Cubs fans, I believe, in regards to some arbitration eligible players. There were 4 of them: Ian Happ, Nico Horner, Cody Hauer, and Nick Madrigal. And Friday the 13th was the final day, I believe, that arbitration eligible players, that was the deadline for that. And the Cubs announced last Friday that they had settled with all 4 of those players, and so avoided arbitration there. Nico Horner, $2.5 million, and Cody Hauer, $785,000. Nick Madrigal, $1.225 million deal to avoid arbitration. I don't have the details, I guess, right in front of me of the Ian Happ deal. I believe it was a $10 million, $11 million deal to avoid arbitration with our all-star left fielder Ian Happ. And so not only are the Cubs making sneaky moves, quiet moves, cheap, I don't want to say cheap, but fiscally responsible. How about that? Fiscally responsible moves to sign these players that were former All-Stars and comeback players of the year and contact hitters. Not only that, but we're holding on to some guys that I think are going to be a real strong part of our core moving forward, or at least I hope they are in the years to come. So, hey, wanted to get that last word in there. Touch base on the parts that we had a transformer blow, and when the transformer blows, you're not on the internet. If I'd have been a little bit more quick thinking man, maybe I could have gotten on the phone and joined Seth for the end of the show, but didn't do that. And look forward to talking more baseball with you soon. What are we at? 68 days until opening day. Pitchers and catchers are reporting soon. That means spring's right around the corner. Long live baseball. Hopefully we'll be hearing some more news here in the coming weeks when we join you again. And signing off, it's Mike Jones at Michael Jones IA on Twitter. You can also follow us at Long Live Baseball 1L at the end of that. And for myself and for Seth, let's go Cubs. Well, he might not say that, but let's go Cubs.